Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another cast by me, another Zerg v Zerg for you today. Today we have Mr. Wit playing in the top right hand corner as our blue Zerg on a brand new map for Season 5 actually. I can't actually remember the name of this map even though I just looked at it. But I'm sure you can recognise it as it's one of the new maps. Down in the bottom right hand corner we have a very rude person, apparently we seem. Mr. Javi, depending if you're from Mexico or not, the red Zerg, down in the bottom right hand corner. We're not cheering for him because he's a very bad mannered person already. Now, I've been told, before I minimise that, I've been told that this is a bit of a longer game than the last one we had. The last one was fairly short, it was mostly just Baneling tech against Zergling tech, which is an easy victory, let's be honest. But now we have a bit of a higher league match as well. I believe Wit is Silver or Gold League. I don't quite know what Javi or Javi. Let's call him Harvey. I feel like Harvey today. Let's call him Harvey. I don't know what league he is though. But straight away we have a 12 pull coming from Mr. Wit. Harvey already scouting him. That's a very early scout actually. Obviously both of them sent their overlords, but they're not going to find anything again. But Wit has already been scouted, but obviously he still has no clue where Harvey is. Harvey now throwing down his own spawning pool in retaliation to Mr. Wit, but obviously it's going to be a bit sooner. But the rush distance on this map, as you can see, is pretty long. There's going to be no damage coming. If he does produce any lings at all, he could be using it just to get an early queen out. Supplies even at the moment, still nobody taking any gas, nobody going for any hatcheries at the moment. Money starting to bank up. Harvey finally taking gas. Well, did I say finally? He's firstly taking gas. Wit still not building anything. Looks like he is saving up for a hatchery. He's now building his queen and a pair of lings. He's sending his drone out now, whether this is a scouting drone or a hatchery drone, we'll find out in a second. It is going to be a hatchery drone. Perfect timing there, just on 300, putting it down. Harvey still not building any units though. Is building a spine crawler at the back of his mineral line, probably suspecting that Wit is going to go for a bit of an early attack. He did see this spawning pool, so he's probably a bit hesitant, but there's not going to be a lot coming towards you. Trust me, there's only a drone and he's only bringing minerals to you. He just wants to be friends. But Wit gets a full scout and everything. He sees the spine crawler, not a huge deal. He sees the gas though, which is a big deal. He sees that 3 drones are on gas, meaning that Harvey could be going for a very early speed. 2 drones coming out now just to push this. 2 lings, sorry, coming out just to push this drone away. But still no expansion coming down for Harvey. He doesn't know about Wit's expansion yet. But Wit just going for a steady drone game at the moment. Just building drones and drones, keeping on top of his lava injects. A few more lings have popped out for Harvey now. Could be going for a small prod. Moving the spine crawler up. Still don't know why he built that spine crawler. But we have metabolic boost, speed upgrade for these lings coming up now. Does he know anything else yet? No, he hasn't been back in there. He doesn't see anything else quite yet. But Wit doesn't have any lings out. He's about to pop out 10. Ooh, we have a Baneling nest coming up for Harvey now. Could be going for a bit of aggression here. Does have a few lings out. A couple more on the way. There's still an extra pair there, but they're just coming in drips and drabs at the moment. Doesn't seem like a proper attack. But now the expansion's up. The spine crawler has gone down. So that is going to help a lot against those Banelings that come in. Spine crawlers can take so much damage from Banelings, it's unreal. Queen moving down, throwing down a second spine crawler. Does he see how many lings there are? He doesn't know how many lings there are. He doesn't know about Baneling this. Now he knows how many lings there are. But what's his retaliation going to be? He's going out for a small attack. He doesn't want to stay out there too long, because as soon as that metabolic boost kicks in, he is going to be at a huge disadvantage. Now morphing into Banelings, he does see them. That is big. But he has his 2 spine crawlers up. These are going to help so much. But Wit is going to have to micro quite well against those Banelings, because let's be honest, one Baneling takes out an infinite amount of Zerglings. I don't care what anybody says. Banelings are OP. Now I'm going to get flamed for saying that. But here come the Banelings now. He's trying to go up the ramp with the lings. It's not going to work. Ooh, that was a big hit. Taking out a couple of Zerglings there. But see, they tank so much damage. All of the Banelings are now gone. But there are lots of lings still here taking out lots of drones here. That's important. But there are 2 queens. They may push them back along with these lings, and they do. But Wit really needs to start on his metabolic boost yet. He hasn't started it yet. He hasn't taken any gas yet. Javi is still on one base. He's still on one gas, but he's morphing in more banelings at his base. But again, though, if he wants to go for an attack, again, he needs to do it here. Not here. This is not smart. Why you do this? Now throwing down an expansion as well. So maybe he's not committing to attack here. These could just be defensive banelings, but see, he moves out with them. Why? Wit now wants more spine crawlers. More spine crawlers are good. We like spine crawlers. Blocking off the ramp with these queens, that means these lings are not going to get a run by into the main base. They're not going to scout anything. Not that there is anything to scout, just that there's no gas taken yet. Wit, why you know like gas? Get gas. Only building 3 spine crawlers though, and we do have a small engagement, but he sees more banelings here. He sees them morphing in. He knows another attack's coming, but we do actually have a roach warren now coming up, but still only on 1 gas. So he's not going to be able to produce a huge amount, especially if he still builds banelings as well. We do have a lot of lings here for Wit, and 3 spine crawlers. Oh, can he get a big hit? Oh, that's a big hit, and in the drone line. Can he get these set of drones as well? There's one. Can he kill them off? He just needs 1. Oh, that's not pretty. A lot of, that's a lot of dead zerglings and drones. Ooh, spine crawler lives. You lucky spine crawler, look at you on your 10 health. Look at that floppy head, that's so funny. Oh no, don't kill the spine crawler. Oh, both queens blocking off the ramp again. There's not stopping any lings getting up there. Oh, the spine crawler dies. That makes me sad. I like that spine crawler. But still, we have no gas from Wit. He's just staying on zergling technology. That's not going to work against Ling. And now, well, eventually roaches when they come out. But Javi does have the supply advantage. Army supply is in favour of Wit, but they're all zerglings. Worker supply is heavily in favour of Javi. Only 19. Oh, how many did you just build? Now building 6 more and 5 more spine crawlers. He's just relying on his zerglings without any speed, without any upgrades, and 5 spine crawlers to defend him against more lings and blings. But supply's fairly even still. Interested to see how much damage is done. Although I can't remember the hotkey for that. Units kill control. Right. Killed 12 workers. I mean, that's a lot of damage. There's 12 workers he has to rebuild eventually. But, hey, here comes another attack. Again, the queen's blocking off the ramp, but this is wasting transfuse energy. Oh, spine crawlers die so quickly. We'll talk a lot of banelings. Oh, the queen lives. Look at that. Like a boss on 3 health. Pushes back the attack again. Still has some spine crawlers left, but they're so low on health. Needs to get a transfuse on that. Misses the transfuse. Banelings do hit again. This queen is still alive. This queen is an absolute boss. Only on 2 kills each though. They need more kills. 20 more lings coming up for Javi and 10 more for Wit. 3 banelings coming up for Javi as well. Taking a 3rd gas here. Oh, Wit has finally taken a gas. Now going to go for a 2nd gas as well. But he's at 100 gas. What are you going to spend this gas on, Wit? What do you plan on spending it on? Actually taking all 4 gas. So he will have a gas advantage on him if he takes them all at the same time and uses them all at the same time. We do have this 1 roach. Are there any more roaches? No? It's just this 1 roach. He is the flag bearer for Javi's army. He will carry the flag for the Zerg swarm against the other Zerg swarm. I don't think he's going to last that long if I'm completely honest. We have lots more spine crawlers coming. Oh, that's a good choke point there. But the banelings, can they get a big hit off? This 1 roach is just shooting this 1 spine crawler by himself. Again, the queen's blocking off the ramp. There's no lings getting in there, and these spine crawlers doing so much damage. And there's only 1 baneling that hit the drone line. That's why they're all on low health. I don't think you need 3 of them to inject 1 hatchery, though. Is transfusing the hatchery, wants to keep that alive. If that goes down, Javi is going to be in such a huge lead. But I feel like he could take a 3rd base. Javi could easily take this 3rd base right here. I mean, yes, there's destructible rocks around here, but you just have to run around. He could take this 3rd. Wit he's behind, simply, in tech-wise. We have an Evo chamber coming up for... Oh, it's actually for Wit. We do have an Evo chamber coming up, as well as a roach warren, so he wants to catch up on tech. Is he only mining from... He's mining from 2 out of the 4 gas. Why take 4 gas if you're only going to use 2 of them? So we need to think about, if you're going to build the 4 gas, you need to think about what are you going to use that gas for. Is breaking down these rocks, so I'm thinking he wants to expand again. That is very good. If he wants to get back in the lead, he's going to need to get an economic advantage. And right now, units killed 30, 90 to 80. This is pretty even. Supplies are heavily in favour though. Army supply 11 to 24, and a lot of that is roaches now, and these amount of roaches against these amount of zerglings, yeah, roaches win. However, workers are surprisingly even. What is Javi building? He is building a few roaches and a few drones. Is going up to lair tech. Wheat is already at lair tech and is getting a spy up. This is so clever. He doesn't see. Well, what does he see? He doesn't see much, but he doesn't know anything about any other tech. He just knows that there's roaches and that there's lings and blings. Is putting down a lot of